Karis Money Tycoon, first starter for Frankie Law. Has he progressed well through his trials for you?
Yeah, Mark, of course, he's a young horse, and every time I've trialed him and worked him in between, I feel he's improving all the time. So it's going to be interesting when he goes to races now.
Is he a sensible horse because it's a straight 1,000 metre race on Saturday?
Yeah, you know, with those young horses, as much as they have a bit of early speed, it really helped them. So he's a horse that he's shown a bit of speed in his trial. He's a bit forward. So once they can show that, it really helps.
How hard is it for him going against horses which are a year older and also had more starts?
Yeah, that's going to be a bit tricky. Of course, there's a few horses with a bit of experience in the race. But you know, at the end of the day, they'll be, most of them will be a bit green running around. So as long as they can keep straight and you can have a good run on them, let's hope he can give us his best.
Frankie, Fun and Fun together's taken a real liking to the all-weather. Did that make it an easy choice to leave him on that surface this week?
I hope so, because this time he draw 5, and if he can jump and lead in front, I think should be better.
Is he a horse that needs to lead to win because there's quite a bit of speed in this race?
Yes, I saw. Outside, I think pretty wrong. She have a horse outside for method, and then inside draw 1, I think also have 1 for Daryl Hall. But depends by how he jump. Yeah.
He's worked since that last win. Has it been good?
Yeah, he looks after the win the race, he looks improved. So I hope he keep improved. Yeah.
He'd been near enough. It took him a while to get that first win, so it must have been very pleasing for you to have that win next to his name now.
Yes. You can see he always consistent. First few start, but hasn't win the race yet. And then we find out on the dirt he's much better. So just keep on the dirt, yeah.
Hai Comet, John's really found some form. All those 1,600 metre Chung Fa trials are really paying dividends for you.
Yeah, well, it's a very long-winded exercise. I think he's been here since February 23, so he's taken his time, but we had to wait for his maturity to kick in so that he could strike a winning form. But his trials, as you say, he's had many trials at Chung Fa, and particularly over the 1,600, because he needs that distance to actually get some work into him. But finally, he's reaping the rewards now. So he's arrived as a horse, and after winning a couple of races, he's still on a first starter's figure of 52. So hopefully he can win another one.
You also got perfect pairing in the race. 2,200 metres has been his friend at Happy Valley, but he's certainly racing well.
He looks really well suited when he goes to Happy Valley in a 22. You can see what he's made for. But again, he's as you say, he's made the adaptation. He's done the hard yards in Hong Kong, and he's won a race. So hopefully he can win another one.
John, we'll start with Wunderbar. Such a nice horse. Any reason for that last start performance come to hand?
Well, I think that you know, he's had a bit of time off, and maybe you know, he'd need the race to tidy him up and get him back in winning form. So he's done that, and hopefully he'll go on with it now.
You've given him a number of trials since then. Have you been happy with those trials?
Seems okay. He's always reasonably lazy trialer, but he seems to be doing his job. At the moment, he looks fit and well, and he's in a little bit better shape than last time. So hopefully he can get a nice run and run a better race.
Raging blizzard in the race too, off the scene since February. Any reason he's been away for those 4 months?
He put in a couple of runs that were below par after he won 2 races, quite impressively, and he got to 104. So that might have been him for the moment. He might have needed a little bit of time to catch up to the handicapper and have a bit of a rest. So he's done that. He's come back and looked in good shape. His trials also have been reasonable, so he's there to run a good race.
He's won 6 from 15. It takes a special horse to do that sort of record in Hong Kong, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, he's been a lovely horse. I mean, he's by the successful horse as a sire here, Per Encanto. He's been amazing, but he's just another one of his crop that have showed up very well in town. So he's a natural Hong Kong horse. He's got such a great temperament, and he's sound and healthy. So he's done well.
You've also got Must Go in the race. He's had not as much luck with the barriers as the other two have had.
No, but anyway, well, there'll be a bit of weather around, so the barriers will probably always important in Hong Kong, but maybe the track condition might be the overriding factor on Saturday.
He's come a long way this season too, Must Go, to get up to this grade. He's done a really good job for you also.
Yeah, well, look, he's strictly a dirt horse as far as winning's concerned, and that's where he's got his prize money. But he's run out of rating now. He's got to do something with himself. He can't just stay at home in the box. So we'll take him to the races and see what he can do on the turf.
Back on board last time, Silvery Breeze, Karis. Any confidence issues because it was his first start since that fall?
Yeah, Mark, you won't even know that the horse had an issue before. Prior to his run after that, I trialled him in Chung Fa. He did not feel there was anything wrong with him. In a race last time, he went through horses like there was nothing wrong. So I was very happy with the horse. David has done a great job with him. He's come on since then, so looking forward to going to races again.
He's a horse that's been good to you in the past. You have a good record together. Have you expected he'd progress the way that he has from that first start?
Yeah, he's always shown that he was improving, and I think his record doesn't lie. He's run some great races behind some nice horses too. So of course he had incident, and we're just glad that he's come back. He's come back the same, and I think time will also help him.
You've ridden a trial since that last start. He missed a run too. That was due to a blood abnormality, so nothing serious lameness-wise. What about the trial? Was that okay?
Yeah, it was just a fitness work for him, just getting him through his fitness. We were very happy with the horse. He's taken that first comeback run pretty good. So, like I said, I think he's going to go through races and be competitive.
Barrier number 9, does that really matter with a horse like him? Is he best saved for just go back and wait for one run?
Well, if you go through his record, most of his run has come from off the speed. I think he likes that. Maybe a bit fresh now. He's a bit fresh now. Might also help him, sort of finish off a bit better. So, like I said, horse is healthy. David's going well. So, let's hope we can have a bit more success.